This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Delmarva Dental Services.
Okay, so we've been talking about staying healthy this Halloween, and a big part of our health is keeping our mouth in tip-top shape. But have you ever considered what all those sweet treats this time of year are doing to your teeth?
Yeah, with the average child bringing in 22 pounds of candy, you may want to inform yourself. Now, we're not just talking about the normal stuff like too much candy causes cavities, or be careful with those extra chewy or extra hard candies.
Yeah, there are so many more things that we need to know. So here to tell us how to protect ourselves and our kids this Halloween is Dr. Dr. Joseph P. Harmon from Delmarva Dental Services. You look awesome today.
Thank you.
So I got to ask you, 22 pounds of candy.
22 pounds.
That's a lot of sweet.
It is a lot of sweet, and this is the average size container. It has 11,000 calories. We spend $2 billion on candy in Halloween, and the amount of sugar in here is 4 pounds.
4 pounds.
4 pounds of sugar in this.
Oh my goodness.
That's like a bag of sugar in that pumpkin there.
Yes, it
Oh my goodness. So what kind of problems do you typically see after Halloween?
Well, I bet you'll never guess. It's not kids.
Really?
Really?
The biggest emergency I get and have for years and years is an adult eating their kids' candy and breaking their teeth or breaking a filling.
How about that?
I was
That's
going to ask
amazing.
about that.
Yep.
Do the fillings pull out with the...
They can. The fillings can pull out, or it can be a hard piece of candy and it can crack a tooth and that kind of thing. Well, I get more of those than anything.
Really?
Okay, so let's say that happens. Say if we break out a tooth, is there anything we can do about a broken out tooth?
Well, you obviously need to see a dentist. That's really the main thing. I mean, because there's so many different factors. I mean, obviously you would stay away from it, but you would normally stay away from a broken tooth. Anyway,
Right.
Yeah,
that
but I mean,
kind of thing.
in the meantime, I mean, what do you do with your tooth? You got a piece of your
If
tooth.
you
What if the whole
knock a
tooth
tooth,
comes out?
now if you knock a tooth out, which could happen in Halloween with people walking, with these long costumes and tripping, knocking a tooth totally out.
Okay, yeah.
Now that's usually a kid does that.
Right.
And what you basically do is you keep the tooth. If the tooth's clean, you put it in some milk. When I say clean, it can be bloody. I mean, if it
Right.
has dirt on it.
Yeah.
If it has dirt on it, you rinse it lightly, put it in milk, and go to the dentist, because the first 2 hours are critical. You can actually re-implant the tooth. And if it gets in with less than 2 hours, it has a good chance of taking.
Really?
Next day, it's
Okay.
not going to work. The next day,
Yeah.
it's not going to work. And that's not going to happen in an emergency room. You may have to go to the emergency room because you may have other injuries.
Right.
But the emergency room doctor really doesn't have the equipment and skills to put it back in, and you have to hook it to the adjacent teeth to keep from moving, obviously.
Are we talking about, will that happen with an adult tooth and a baby
Well,
tooth?
normally we don't reimplant baby teeth, but I say you should do it with all teeth, because I don't want the panicky parent, to try to have to figure out whether it's an adult
it's a-
tooth or a permanent tooth and
Right.
then
Yeah.
make the mistake.
Right.
So really what you should do is just all teeth that way. But we don't usually reimplant a primary teeth or baby teeth, more of adult teeth.
So kids going through 22 pounds of candy, after eating all this, do you see a lot of loose teeth after Halloween?
Just on adults.
Just on adults, really? I'm going to put that right back there, thank you.
So do
But
you,
the average kid gains 2.2 pounds
Wow.
from gorging on candy on Halloween.
and we've all been there, haven't we?
2.2 pounds.
Okay, so some final advice for as we get ready for Halloween for parents and kids this year.
Well, as far as your teeth goes, like I say, don't let the kid store that away for 2 months and be snacking on candy for months and months and months.
Not a good thing.
And I would say let them gorge the first night,
Yeah.
and then goodbye candy. That's how I would do it.
They
Good
won't want
advice.
to go after that, will they?
All right.
Dr. Harmon, thank you so much. I want that suit.
Yeah, if you would like to learn more about Delmarva Dental Services, visit our website at WBOC.com and click on our picture at the top of the page.